Hi guys, welcome to days 4 and 5 of my cross-country road trip. This is the next morning at the Monte Villa Hotel for the continental breakfast. Well, it's the morning. Got my bike loaded. No sheepskin today because it's already rained a little bit. I'm just having my second breakfast. Then I'm going to get on the road. I'm going to try to make, I think, Smith Center, Kansas. It's 503 miles. I should be able to. It's still pretty early. It's only like 7:30. I get back on the interstate soon, so I should be able to cook some miles out today. But yeah, this Monte Villa Hotel here, it's a really cool place. This town's first elevator with the brass doors. I was reading a thing in there that says that it was originally a Marriott. One of the guys that I met last night, I met a couple of guys that are down here doing a job building a cell phone tower. He told me John Wayne stayed here. I don't know the legitimacy of that, but it's a really cool hotel. I'm on the back side of it. This isn't even the street side, but I got my trusty steed parked in here. So we'll catch up with you next time. So this was the summit of the last set of mountains that I crossed in Colorado. I actually had ice forming on the backside of the windshield on my bike. This was really cold. I took these pictures at the overlook that I came to after I came down off of that mountain. And you can see snow on the mountaintops all around. And that right there is the mountain I crossed where I took that picture. So, yeah, it was definitely cold. Okay, so I just came over that mountain pass. It's probably the last one, the west side of the Mississippi, according to what I can tell by looking at the map. I don't know how high that was, but I was in ice. My windshield on the Harley here had ice on it going over that pass. I took some pictures at the summit, which didn't have an elevation sign. Those are the ones that I'm going to add in here. It's cold, and it rained on me for like a solid 30 miles before I got to that mountain pass. I am soaked everywhere from the waist down because these chaps don't help a whole lot. It's mostly in my butt and my groin area is all wet. That was cold stuff. I had my hazards on. I was doing super slow speeds. Cars were passing me and stuff. But man, I'm down off the pass and at a scenic overlook now. I took some pictures, but it's still cold. It's probably 35 degrees here. As you can tell, I'm all kinds of bundled up. I got my rain jacket. I got my warming layers. It wasn't enough. I should have brought snowmobile pants or something for this. I had no idea. You know, who'd have thought in May there'd be snow in Colorado? I have no use for Colorado except for that hotel. Some of the roads are pretty. It'd probably be great in August or something, but the wind yesterday, I had to quit early because of the wind. I'm trying to make it to Kansas today. I want to see the geographic center of the United States, and I should make it so that I can look at that first thing tomorrow morning. And then I'm going to Oklahoma. But, anyway, I'll check in with you again in a few. So here we are in the next town. I had to stop for gas, and I decided to take some pictures of just how dirty the Harley got going over those snowy mountain passes. And it really took a beating. It doesn't look so bad from the front because I had enough of that ceramic coating spray wax on it to make it so that all the dirt and bugs and everything would kind of sheet off whenever it would rain. And here it is again at another gas stop with my coffee. And you can see I'm still bundled up. I got my stocking hat on, and there's my snacks at the gas stop. This photo I took at I don't remember the name of the town, but it was right before I stopped at the hotel in Oberlin, Kansas. So this photo I actually took at a sawmill that I stopped at, and I went and stood under an eave so that I could use my phone to figure out how far I was from the next hotel. I had just ridden through a flash flood. That flood water was deeper than the floorboards on my bike there, and that was kind of scary. You know, I explain a little later in the video what I found out about said water, but it was definitely kind of sketchy on the bike riding through and having water that was deeper than the floorboards. Now this is day 5. I made it to Lebanon, Kansas. It wasn't very far away. This is the geographic center of the lower 48. I had to take pictures of this little chapel. It's pretty cool. It's little. Here is the monument. That's actually the geographic center, is that monument where the flag is. Here's some information that was on the board there. At one time I knew how they figured out where that location was, but I don't remember it right now. Here I am again in front of that monument, still all bundled up. And of course you got to get the selfie with the flag, because America. And if you look closely, there's a little orange fish on the back of that sign there. Here's some pictures from inside that little chapel. Now, I'm not religious, so I don't know the names for all the things, but I thought the seats were pretty cool because they're little tiny things. And that's just a teeny little chapel. Lebanon, Kansas. Geographic center of the United States. We made it here, alive. I'm gonna have some lunch and a coffee. Got some cool people here. It's been pretty cool. It's been pretty fun. Herring. Geographic center of the United States. And I'm eating herring. It's good stuff. Harley's been doing good. I rode it through some floodwater yesterday. So yeah, it can be done. On a full dress bagger through floodwater. There's other people here. We'll see you. It was nice meeting you. It's like the playground here. Some other stuff. Oh. All out of herring. Using my lunchbox to hold my phone up. Apparently it doesn't like zippers. Wash that up tonight. UCO. Got these on Amazon. Got this little stretchy string thing. Pretty cool. Well, this is it. Geographic center of the United States, Lebanon, Kansas. And I've got to say, there's a whole lot of fields and stuff around here, and cattle and interesting things like that, if that's what you find interesting. Lots of corn and sunflower fields. I thought that was pretty neat. I went into the chapel right there and left a note. Had lunch. You've probably already seen that. But being here in the geographic center of the lower 48, if this is what people from other countries think of when they think of the United States, they're very wrong. Because there's a lot more than just rolling plains and fields of crops. And it's definitely got some wind going on, which I guess when I leave here and I'm heading south, I'm probably going to be going into a headwind, so bye-bye fuel mileage. Anyway, no, this was a really cool place. Met a bunch of people. I gave out some stickers. Saw a bunch of things. The sign. The flag over there. I can't see it on the screen. Oh, there it is. But the flag over there, the pedestal that it's built on, is actually the location that they've got measured out that is the geographic center of the United States. I've been riding my Harley. I've been through every weather that exists in this last week to get to this point. Every weather that exists. I've ridden in snow, in ice, I've been through floods, rain, sun, everything. And now it's warm. But that's good because I'm drying out still from yesterday. I didn't film a whole lot yesterday because I got into that rain, and I was just talking with a gentleman here who is like a caretaker for this place. And he tells me they had 7 inches of rain yesterday in those couple of hours while I was on the road, which is 1 inch less than half of their annual rainfall. I was trying to pull the phone out of my hand. I probably should quit doing this and get back on the road, so I'll see you at the next one. Hi guys. I could not resist stopping and taking a picture of this. Where's Waldo? I found Waldo. It's in Kansas. I found Waldo. Shortly after I found Waldo, I also found this aviation museum that I did not stop at. And here we have stopping for fuel again for both the bike and myself, as you can see by the coffee cup on the floor. And here's the nice blue sky. Toto, I don't think we're in Kansas anymore. Oklahoma. It was starting to get later in the day by this point. This is, I want to say, my last fuel stop before I made it to Elgin, Oklahoma, where, guess what? I got to meet Mo Dog. And He invited me into his home, and I got to meet his family, and he gave me a place to stay for the night. And it was just genuinely a good, fun time. Lots of fun was had, stories were told, jokes were made. Tim, when you watch this video, just know that I am very thankful that I got the opportunity to meet you and spend some time with your family. And I had just a great time.